All right, so the topic that we are going to talk about today or this afternoon is that how do we take care of plants? So there are many strategies or things that we can do in order for us to take good care of our plants. All right, number one here, we have, of course, before we go on, we will learn the vocabulary. Okay, we have the weeds, fertilizers, we have here important, and we have loosened. So plants, accordingly, plants are important to us. Okay, plants are important to us, remember. If you are growing fruit trees and vegetables in your garden, you should do the following. What are you going to do? Okay, number one thing that you have to consider, you have to plow the soil, to loosen it. Roots grow easily in loosened soil. What do you mean by loosen? Okay, what do you mean by plow? Plow is like this. Yes, you are going to plow the soil, doing like this. And then because the roots can grow or grow easily if the soil is already loosened, all right? So as you can see, this is an example of loosened soil. Okay, you have to plow the soil in order that the soil will be what? Loosened. Another thing, plants grow well, remember kids, because after this one, I will be asking questions. I will be asking questions, and I hope that you are going to answer the questions that I am going to ask you. Okay? Okay? Okay, so I will be asking you later on. Okay, plants grow well when they get enough what they need. Of course. Plants, or water the plants, make it sure that they get enough sunlight as well. So you have to give them water regularly. What do you mean by regularly? That means not that every time, not that every minute, not that every hour, but regularly. That means you are going to put the plants to give water to the plants, like in the morning, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, something like that. So giving water to the plants regularly can help the plants grow well. And of course, the next thing that you are going to do is to remove the weeds that may rob plants of sunlight. Okay, water or rob plant sunlight, water or nutrients. So you have to remove the weeds, W-E-E-D-S. So do you know what is weeds? Or do you have any question? What is weeds? Like what's in the, look at the picture of the plant on the top of the head of Alan. That is a plant. But weeds is different. Weeds is this one, look at the hands. The hands are holding the weeds because the weeds is not good for the plants. It's not good for the plants, kids. It may rob the nutrients as well as the water for the plants. So if you want to speak, just raise your hand. Yes, Ellen. Ellen wants to speak, and then Sokjang next. Ellen, yes.
Wheat is the plant we did not grow, right?
Yes, absolutely, Ellen. Just grow there without like knowing who are you? Why are you growing there? Can I remove you? Okay, so Jang, please.
Teacher, the weed is not growing, yes or no?
The weeds, they will grow also, but
it's not growing.
They will grow, but not that tall as a trees. They're just like that only, something, some like that, some like this. They will not grow as far as they can. Yeah, maybe you're thinking that the weeds will not grow as taller as taller as they can. They cannot. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Sogjang. Thank you for asking. Ellen, thank you also. So those are the things that you have to consider. You have to remove the weeds. According to Ellen, that the weeds are plants that we did not plant it, that we did not plant it. So they just grow somewhere. So you have to remove. When you know what is remove? You have to pull them. Okay, pull them or pulling them out because it may rob the nutrients that your plants might get. All right. All right. So because it really give harm to your plants like that. So you have to remove it. Like if you're growing a plant like the head of Ellen, so you have to take good care of the plant, of that plant on the head of Ellen. So surrounded by the weeds, you are going to pull out the weeds, okay? Pull out the weeds because you don't need the weeds. So that's the thing that you have to do or consider. All right, so here, in order that your plants will grow healthily, bigger and bigger as they grow up, you have to consider by putting what? By putting some fertilizers on it, okay? If your plants are very thin and very slim, that means the soil is not that good. You have to consider it. You have to put some what? What are you going to put? What are you going to put? Fertilizers. So that's the thing. You are going to put some fertilizers on it. All right, so Ferrari is dancing. Okay, you have to put some fertilizers. Okay, like that. Starting here, add fertilizers to give plants more nutrients if it's needed. So Ellen is dancing as well. So I think you're good dancers, you know? Right, so you have to consider the thing. Okay, add fertilizers, anything that you wanted, that you needed for the plants. Okay, kids, remember the things that I give you. Remember the things that you can see in your screen or you can read in your screen. Yes, Aria, you want to speak? You want to speak or no? Okay, if you want to speak, just raise your hand. Click the reaction button there, reactions button, and then click raise your hand, and then I will recognize you, of course. All right, so let's continue. You have to add fertilizers. Another thing, if you are growing some potted plants, you should consider this one. Potted plants, these are potted. See the plants that grow in the pots, you have to place the plants in areas with adequate sunlight. They need sunlight to make food. Yeah, you have to put maybe in your balcony so that they can get enough sunlight. Okay, because they need sunlight as well. So another thing, you have to put them in a place where they can get sunlight. If you're growing some potted plants, you should water the potted plants regularly, but not too much, okay? You have to give the plants water, but not regularly, but not too much. Okay, I know that some of you grow potted plants in your houses. So the same thing, if you're growing a potted plants in your houses, you have to add fertilizers occasionally. Okay, in other words, regularly. Okay, occasionally you have to put like maybe once a week, you have to put like that, or twice a month, like that. You have to consider the nutrients that they can get is limited if they are growing only in the pot. Okay, who among you here have potted plants that grow plants in pots? Do you have? All right, so I think there's none, so let's continue. Some of you kids, so these are the key to remember. Plant needs proper care to help them grow. Remember, plants need proper care to help them grow. If the plants will not get enough sunlight, the plants will die. Remember, okay? If the plants will not get enough sunlight, the plants will die. So here, now let's review the things that we studied by answering the quiz. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, all you have to do is that just raise your hand and answer it to me. The A, B, C only, A, B, C. Just click the reactions button down there and click raise your hand if you want to answer, okay? All right, so Ellen, yes, Ellen, Nadon wants to say something, please. Nadon? Because you're raising your hand, I think you want to speak. Yes, Nadon? Oh, Nadon is not there, it's not raising already. So, are you ready? Are you ready? I think you're ready. Newton, yes, Newton. Yes, Newton.
No.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay, because you're raising your hand. All right, so here. Okay, let's review the lesson that we had today by answering these questions. Okay, read the question and answer it. Okay, Marine is raising her hand. I will recognize Marine first. Okay, Marine, read the question and answer.
What are the things needed by plants?
Hey, go.
A. Air, water, sunlight, and soil. B. Food, clothes, and car.
What is your answer?
A.
A, let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so great job. Your answer is correct. Letter C, letter A. All right, so thank you. Next, we have here Alinta. Number 2, read the question and answer.
Plants need proper care to help them grow.
Letter
B.
C, grow. Let's see. Your
5,
answer is correct.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, so let's see if the answer is correct. Grow, your answer is grow. That's correct. Okay, lower your hands and let us give others also. Thank you. All right, so what? Oscar, read and answer the question. Oscar, yes, you're raising your hand. All right, read, go. I want you to read the question and answer also. Answer as well. Okay, you don't know. You don't know, Oscar. Okay, you read. What is added? What is added? Yeah. Okay. Letter A, let's see. What is added to the plants to grow well? Your answer is A. Let's see. Your answer
5,
is correct.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And your answer is correct. Thank you. Your answer is correct, Oscar. So Oscar is so happy. The next question is for Aria. Yes, Aria, want you to read the question. Go. Sorry. Aria is here. Yes.
To
You
make,
read. Yes,
to make
their
food, plant need their flowering, the flowering
except yes.
A. Water. B. Sunlight. C. Air. D. Sand.
Okay.
Letter B.
Letter B.
Yes,
Okay.
B.
Try to understand the question again. Try to understand the question again. Okay, to make their own food, plants need the following, except. If you can read except, that means you have to look at very carefully. Like for example, to make their own food, plants don't need water. What do you think? The plants don't need water? Letter A? The plants need water, right?
Yes.
Yes. The plants need sunlight as well. Yes or no?
Yes.
The plants need air. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So letter D, the plants need sand to make food.
Yes. No, no, no.
No. So the answer is?
Letter D.
Letter D. Let's see. Like that. If you can read in the exam, in the tests, the word except, you have to think it carefully, okay? Okay, letter D, your answer is letter D. Let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the answer is letter D. Thank you. Thank you, Aria, okay? That's the thing. If you can read the word except in the exam, you have to read it carefully. So the next question is for Sokjang. Yes, Sokjang, this is for you.
Okay.
Yes.
What will happen if plants do not get enough sunlight? The plant will die. The plant will become less. I think the plant will die.
Let's see if your answer is correct. Let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you excited? Yes, yes. Your answer is letter B. The plants will die. Your answer is correct. Thank you, Sokjang. All right. So another thing. How about others? Can you please participate by raising your hands as well? All right. So raise your hand in the reaction reactions buttons there, so that I can recognize you. Because I cannot recognize you if we'll just raise your hand like this. I cannot see you. I cannot see you there directly. So all you have to do, go to the reactions button and then click it. Okay. Let me see. All right. So no one is raising their hands. Who wants to answer? Who wants to answer for number 6? Yes. Of course, you have to read the sentence and then choose the best answer for that. How about Jeda? Jeda, you want to answer? Jeda, yes? Jeda, you want me?
No.
No? Yes, you want? No, no. All right, so let's raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. Click the reaction so that I can recognize you. All right, no one? All right, so we have here Aria. Okay, Aria is the first one who raised his hand. This is for you, number 6. Go.
Which of the following is not needed by pen to go? Needed by pen to go. A.
Yes.
Water. B. Air. C. Bed.
Yes.
Letter C.
Letter C. Your answer is letter C. Let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the answer is bed. Of course, the plants don't need bed to answer, to grow. Thank you. Your answer is correct. So we have here, Ticha wants to answer. Yeah, no. All right. If you want to answer, just click the reactions button there. Okay. We have Mirin. Mirin. Yeah, we have Alinta first. Alinta then Sokjang. Okay, so are you ready, Alinta?
I am really ready.
All right, so number 7, this is for you. True or false? Ready?
Yes, I am really ready.
All right. That's for you, actually. You can answer that one. Okay, go. Read and answer.
One way of taking care of the plant is by giving water regularly.
Regularly, yes. Is it the true or false?
True.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Sure? Let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, your answer is correct. Thank you, Alinta. Thank you, thank you. Your answer is correct. Next, Sokjang. Sokjang is raising her hand. Sokjang, this is for you. Are you ready, Sokjang?
Yes.
Ready. Okay, number 8. This is for you. Read.
Which one is the correct way for taking care
Of plants.
for plants?
Yes, correct way of taking care of plants.
Watering the plant.
Letter
C.
Letter C.
Letter C.
Let's see if your answer is correct.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see. Great job, great job. Oh, Aria is raising his hand again. But Aria, I will choose someone again. Eh? If there is none, then I will go back to you. Okay. If there is none, then I will go back to you because you answered already and some of your friends. So I'm very happy that you're participating. I will ask some because there are 2 questions left. So I will be asking your friends. I will looking here. Maybe some of your friends wants to answer. Look, Chubb, you want to answer number 9? Look, Chubb. Yes. Where's Look, Chubb? Marine is raising her hand. So, okay, Mirin first, and then the last and no one is raising. So, okay. Then I think Look Gale first, and then Mirin will be the last. Okay, number 9 is Look Gale. This is for you, Look Gale. Then Mirin will be the last. Okay, we have Look Gale. Go. Look, go.
Okay.
You read
The
following.
The following are
ways.
The following are ways of
taking care
of
plants.
Exact.
Okay.
Example.
A, B, C, or D.
Away.
Okay, I will read A, watering. B, adding fertilizers. Letter C, leaving the plant in the dark room. What is the answer?
Dark room.
Dark room. Let's see if your answer is correct.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, leaving the plants in the dark room is not good. Next, the last one we have Mirin, as I promised. So Mirin, this is for you. Last.
Plants grow well in a light room.
Letter
B.
Letter B. Let's
5,
see if your answer is correct.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And your answer is correct. Thank you. So this is it. I thought actually that we can finish this one this time, but we did not finish. So I think we will continue the topic. The remaining topic, actually we have several topic that left. So you will be continuing that one on the next I think next meeting. All right. So what you're going to do is that in your book, of course, except from your workbook, you are going to answer. Let me check. You are going to answer page. Okay, get your book. Page 24. You are going to answer page 24 in your work, in your book. This is your homework. And then your activity, in your activity, you are going to answer in your homework, right? You have homework also. You are going to answer in your worksheet, because you have worksheet, I know. You are going to answer your worksheet entitled, how do we take care of plants? Okay? All right, so don't worry, I will just post there in your line group so that you will know this one. Thank you so much for coming today, and have a good